Rookie of the week.
Yeah.
A little new segment action here because you're stuck with me.
Yeah.
You can tell my influence on this one. I got to start with Emeka Egbuka,
right?
Who is my rookie of the week if I have to pick one. We'll talk about a couple players here, but just the fact of, listen, he catches 4 passes, but the 2 touchdowns, including the game winner, it just felt seamless. I know this is crazy to say, going from Chris Godwin to him.
Totally.
Like he just slides into the offense, can run the exact kind of role, and Baker has a trust in him that you don't see with a ton of rookie wide receivers and veteran quarterbacks.
And you know, he's one that I didn't love his separation skills in college, but it's, I think, better than I thought it would be, right? That's, I think, what jumped out to me. Even when he ran the post over the top, when I first saw it, I was like, was that Emeka Egbuka? I was like, he kind of looked faster than Emeka Egbuka. And then I saw the replay, and I was like, oh, it was Emeka Egbuka. I hear he's made for the this is what Jason Light told me. He's just like, man, he's smart. He knows how to run routes. He's physical. The first guy is not going to always tackle him. I think that's what Jason Light saw in him, and I know he was high on him throughout the draft process. They had their eye on him, and to be the Chris Godwin replacement, that's what he was drafted for. And here he might, replace him before he even gets back in the lineup. But we know when he gets back in the lineup, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Emeka Egbuka, that'll be pretty damn good.
I know you loved what you saw from Tyler Warren this week.
I love Tyler Warren. I really do. And I think, like I told you earlier, I think he's great in that offense. He is a space guy. He's just give me the ball in space, and I will run people over, break tackles, cover a lot of ground with yak, right? And then he blocks well too. And then when you're in the Shane Steichen offense, I mean, we know they're going to run the football, so you got to do that. So yeah, I love Tyler Warren and what he did, and I just think with their offense and how they play and how they run and the shotgun and the RPOs and the play actions they're so creative with, even out of the shotgun. That's where Steichen's going to be like, oh, look, here's Jonathan Taylor up the middle. All the linebackers come up, and it's like, oh, no, Tyler Warren's behind. Have fun tackling him, safety, right? That's where I love Tyler Warren.
His 76 receiving yards led all rookies in week 1, but I was almost just as impressed with everything else.
Yeah.
Like the 3rd and 1, and they put him at fullback and hand him the ball. It's like 1998 football.
Well, here we go.
Like a fullback running a little
Shane
fullback
Steichen's
belly.
Going, damn, I saw you do all this at Penn State. I got the guts to do this.
Awesome.
I might as well let you damn do it. I'm sure he'll be doing tush push. He'll probably line up a quarterback at some point. They'll do a quarterback design run with him. I wouldn't be shocked to see that type of stuff come out of their offense. And he's another one where I go, man, if that game was competitive, he would have gone for over 100 yards easy. It's just they were like, wait, let's not show any more of our good plays. The game's over. Let's go to next week.
I got to show a little love to Armand Membou on the Jets. I mean, your first NFL game, who do you got in front of you? TJ Watt, 26 snaps, 26 pass block snaps, no pressures allowed. He buried Watt on the final drive of the game where Fields could have got them in a field goal range. Problem is they had no number 2 wide receiver to get open, where I was like, wow.
Right.
Wow. And the run blocking was great.
That
was actually the thing where I was like, this is going to be a little hot and cold for a while with him. The Jets were able to run the ball largely because of him.
Tanner Eggstrand's got it going, a little of that Ben Johnson magic, and they were physical. The Jets' O-line was one of the more impressive units I saw. They whooped the crap out of Pittsburgh.
Cam Hayward was on the ground.
I don't remember seeing – I don't know if any Pittsburgh front 7 guy jumped out to me that whole game watching it on Sunday.
It was pretty shocking.
It was never a moment where I was like, ooh, he's having a day, or, oh, gosh, he's been around the quarterback a lot. There was no one you could call out on the Pittsburgh front 7 and go, ooh, they were special that day.
The last one, Chris, Cardinals cornerback Will Johnson. This is somebody that fell to the 2nd round strictly because of medicals, was always a first-round level talent, size, athleticism. Really, really strong debut for Arizona. 3 passes broken up. He only allowed 4 catches on 32 for 32 yards on 7 targets. He played 61% of the snaps, so they're going to ease him in. But it feels like a matter of time before he's their number 1 corner.
I mean, what do you mean? The guy that was really the best corner in the draft is good?
Isn't that ridiculous?
I know.
Ridiculous.
I know. It's we see it every year where just teams, I think, are a little too careful with some of these injury things at times where I just go, what? You're gonna pass up that guy? But yeah, I mean, had the interception that got called back, right. I think it ended up being holding on him or some sort of defensive holding. But I had no doubt he was going to look the part, be the part. And, yeah, I don't think it's long before he's the best main corner on their team where they match him up in certain situations with the best team's receiver. Yo, homies, it's time to watch some games. That's right. We're on to the NFL season here with Chris Simms Unbuttoned.
Hit subscribe to get our weekly picks, Sunday night recaps after every game, and much, much more.
Thanks for watching. Peace out, homies. Remember, subscribe. Peace out.